Hi guys, Jacob MJ back again for more live reactions
to a Power Rangers major milestone.
Major milestone, 30 years. I mean, technically not 30 years to the day, but still 30 years. This is the 30th anniversary special Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. We've been out of this game for a little while.
We are pre-recorded because we
Yes.
have a child.
Yes, we recognize that we could be interrupted at any time. They are down for bedtime. Hopefully they will be staying that way. RJ is growing up so fast.
In their very own room, in their very own bed.
Yes.
Not afraid of bed.
So if you haven't been around, if you haven't seen us for a while, as you can see, a lot has changed. Our child is now a toddler with their own room. We are people with our own house. I unpacked a few things that I just had not gotten around to unpacking because I wanted to try and make this a special occasion. A little nostalgic for us as well. It has been.
Bun is still growing.
Yeah. It has been over 2 years since our last live reaction.
You've been doing your Power Rangers database Ranger reactions.
Yeah, I've been doing my...
Those have been on pause for a little while, but you've not done those within the year.
Yeah, I've done the rapid run-throughs and deeper looks, which aren't Database Ranger, and I've been doing the Database Ranger's Power Reviews, obviously, which is just... Yeah, we've had maybe like 5 of those since the last time we did a live reaction because it takes so long. Okay, that's not entirely true. We did, what was it? 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. I've actually done 7 episodes of Power Reviews since the last time we've done a live reaction. That's just taking close to 3 years.
Power Rangers live reviews.
Oh yes, the live streams of the commentary of Database Rangers Power Reviews. Yes, this one's not a live stream due to RJ sleeping.
I couldn't be here if it was live.
And we wanted for both of us to
it's a momentous occasion.
to watch the whole thing.
I even made popcorn.
And not have the interruption.
It's not microwave either. I made actual popcorn.
And this way I can make sure that if we do need to pause for any reason, that I can edit that out, so that way it's a smooth experience if you would like to watch along with us as well.
I did make it in the microwave, but it's not the bagged microwave popcorn.
I know. So, since it has been nearly 3 years, it was fall of 2020 that we last did a live reaction. Yeah, that was at the end of Beast Morphers.
Yep, that's when I had to retire.
Yes. And just as a reminder, we do not show the episode, we show us reacting to the episode.
We'll give you the cue for when to start it on your end if you would like to have it playing alongside us, but for copyright reasons...
We don't want this to get struck down. So we are going to be, so you may be hearing some of the audio in the background, but we will be making discussions over that, which will hopefully reduce the likelihood of getting any copyright strikes due to the audio of the background. Although YouTube may have gotten more sophisticated in the last few years. I don't know. Who knows if anyone will see
Technically, this is definitely transformative because you can't see the screen and we'll be yakking the whole time.
Right.
But since we are doing the entire thing and not just clips of it, it's important to not show the video.
And as you know, we'll tell you when you can play if you would like to watch the Netflix special along with us and hear our commentary as almost like a secondary commentary track.
Like, you know, MSTK 3000.
Yeah, like some Mystery Science Theater, or, you know, DVD
today.
commentary tracks. if DVD commentary tracks starred people that had nothing to do with the actual production of the DVD you're watching, which I'm not gonna lie, would be kind of amazing. It's like, ooh, DVD commentary by random people. Honestly, though,
I do enjoy DVDs that come with more than one commentary, like the production side commentary where the production people are talking about production things, and the actor side commentary where they're like, you hated that dress.
Yeah.
How many times did you have to eat that pineapple?
It's been so long that, like, I feel like a lot of other people have kind of picked up where we left off in terms
and that's
of
good,
covering
I can't do this
various
on regular
things,
anymore.
various news, reacting to trailers, live reactions, especially with trailers, is a prominent thing that I know a lot of people were doing. I've been I know that it's been a long time since you've been in a full-on video outside of the occasional
I did
appearance in a commentary.
on your commentary, yeah. For what do you call it? The one where you sing.
Yeah, for the Another Song and Dance. But and one or two others, I believe, as well.
Some of the other ones I popped in and out, but it's Another Song and Dance. I sat down and did the whole thing with you.
But it's also been a while since I've released a video, like a real, solid video. Like I did my end of year wrap up update over the winter break, and it's been months since then. So sorry that I've been away. I have been working on the finale of Power Reviews and just trying to prioritize my mental health and my family and my job, which I felt like I had not been taking the best care of, especially with regards to my mental health.
Well, the toddler appreciates it.
Yes. Always, RJ. However entertaining this is, it is hard to be more entertaining than that it's hard to find something technically more entertaining than your own child. RJ is amazing. Highlight of my day. Highlight of every day. Even though sometimes exhausting, as one would expect a toddler to be.
Yeah, RJ won't let you edit. RJ wants to wear the headphones and smack the keyboard.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I've been moving a little bit more slowly these last couple of years. I'm trying, though. I'm trying. And I'm hoping that after we watch this, I'll have some idea of what I might want to do in the coming weeks with regards to, anything new going on with the channel. I'm still up in the air so much in terms of what I can and can't do between now and the finale. Because I do want to keep doing other things. I do still have a lot of other things that I intended to do that are smaller than the finale. But it's just a matter of what I feel like I can do. And I'm going to be thinking about that a little bit as we watch this Netflix special.
And much like when you're at the movie theater, I'm going to run out of popcorn before we even get started watching.
I'm sorry. It's been a while. I wanted to catch up, see how you've been. Now, we may recall there are 3 phrases that we recite before starting each time, and I, of course, left my sign in the studio. I'm not going to run and get it right now once it gets started. But these are 3 equally non-controversial phrases, or phrases we believe should be considered non-controversial. Number 1, say it with us, even though there's no chat. Black lives matter. Number 2, fascism is bad. And number 3, superheroes are fun.
Oh, fun.
Fun.
Gee, it's been too long.
It has been too long. But let us wait no longer.
Also, that was more of a your thing than our thing.
We did it during the last run.
The very last run.
The very last run.
Last run, Power Rangers.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the 30th anniversary special, once and always. Let's go.
Cha-chung.
Ready and play. There's the cha-chung. Netflix cha-chung. Sorry, this new
It comes apart in stripes, and it reminds me of those pictures that people hang up in their living room where they're like all of those stripes.
One fateful day in 1993, the evil sorceress Rita Repulsa escaped her space dumpster prison and attacked Earth. 5 teenagers with attitude had their lives changed forever when Zordon chose them to defend the planet. In the decades since, many more heroes have continued their legacy. The people of Earth rest easy, knowing their home is protected by Power Rangers.
Not the Power Rangers, but protected by Power Rangers, which is interesting.
Ooh.
Hey!
Ooh.
Billy.
We're coming in media res right here.
Yeah, Billy is face planted.
Ooh.
Putties everywhere. He does not look
Wow. We are jumping right in.
It's Morphin time! Triceratops!
Wow.
When did they get their powers back?
Walter Emanuel Jones as Zach. Steve Cardenas as Rocky. I'm sure it said David Yost as Billy a moment ago. Catherine Sutherland as Kat. Nice.
Charlie Kirsch as Min.
New character. This Robo
Karen
Rita getting
Ashley
in
as Aisha.
on the action.
Oh, Min must be what you call its daughter.
Yes. Johnny Young Bosch is Adam.
Why'd you leave me here? Was your grand plan just to die outside in the same place?
And David Yost is Billy. No,
Oh,
wasn't at the
okay,
beginning. He got the and.
Oh.
Oh, you
Yeah, and.
friend.
In credits parlance, that's a bummer.
Now it's a reunion.
And zipped here as fast as we could.
Thanks, Zach.
Man, that's Rita Repulsa. The robot look is not for her.
She'll look better on a junkie.
Wow, we're just...
Wait.
Oh, there we go. You can feel it.
If what you call it wasn't
Go
this,
Power Rangers, yes!
how is
Ooh,
green here?
I don't know.
Because I know pink is just the other pink.
Yeah. Screenplay by Becca Barnes and Alwyn Dale.
Yay, Beck and Alwyn! Beck and Alwyn! Music by Ron
No.
Wasserman.
Wait, listen to the voices. That was I think that was intended to be Kimberly. Because that did not sound like Catherine Sutherland. Ooh, elbow to the face.
I was having fun, but you want to get serious? Come on,
Shades of hexadecimal here.
please.
This explains the broken mask that I've seen in some of the preview images.
You know I love that face.
Ooh.
Just like I love all the power in my new robot body. And I'll gladly give up some of that energy for a spell special.
Ooh, she's got a killer spell now.
Oh no.
Yep.
It's not just that she killed Trini.
I knew from the trailer this was what
That
was
she was going to jump in front of Billy.
that she was going to be saving Billy.
Those two always had a special bond.
Yeah, I knew it from the trailer. I could see them setting it up.
Bye, Trini Kwan. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the dark dimension planning my revenge.
Why do you need to have revenge? You just killed somebody. Was that not sufficient revenge for you?
Oof. Wow, they jumped right into that. And that sounded like archive footage of Tui Trang.
I believe it.
So what are you telling me? Maybe their mom drowned? No.
Oh, wow.
No, Min's too smart for that.
The house decor is
We
yellow.
gotta decide something quick, because school is out. The others might need help searching the dark dimension.
You can't decide quick on how to tell someone the worst news of their life.
He's right.
Wow.
Can't like that.
Yellow flowers, yellow throw pillows.
Look, Jordan's rules.
Zach, rules can be broken for a good reason.
Oh,
Wow.
the daughter doesn't know she's a ranger.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd say that he needs to know.
Yeah, no.
If
Zordon would
Zordon
say
was
that.
back like he'd hoped.
She doesn't have anybody else. Who's gonna take care of her now?
Oh, she's already lost her dad, whoever her dad was.
Like
Yeah.
this before. We have to tell her the truth, otherwise
You
how's
do.
she gonna get closure?
She's a kid. She's a kid, Billy. She doesn't need to know that we're
She is probably the same age that y'all were
Yeah,
when you became
exactly.
Rangers.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. She just walked in on that. Oof. 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 That is not how she needed to find that out.
Not like that, though.
We have to tell her.
Oof.
Are we going to credits now?
1 year later? What? Also,
Quan and
Taylor.
Taylor. So she must have gotten married in the meantime.
Or no, Taylor would be Zach.
So Zach moved
Zach
in to
moved
take care of
in?
her?
So
She is totally training to be a Yellow Ranger. Look at this.
she's been training for the last year. Wow. Whew. This is wild.
Hey, you all good?
Sorry, Uncle Zach. Time flies when I'm getting my sweat on.
Okay. We're meant to leave for the cemetery in 10 minutes. You should
Annual
It's been a-
visit.
clean up, get ready. We don't want to keep the others waiting.
What?
Annual memorial visit.
Yeah, you want to make a little guest appearance, buddy?
Have you made any headway finding Roborita?
They've been looking for her for a year.
Wait,
Where did she come
the
from?
flowers?
For the gravestone. Yeah, of course.
He was just like around.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm
you can
curious.
solve, Or do you have a world's best guardian trophy?
Wow, Zach's your guardian.
You know, Billy always gives me a hard time whenever we're late.
Can't use I'm a busy congressman as an excuse anymore.
He was a
Explains the
congressman.
suit.
I was wondering about the suit.
Sorry to mess you around.
Wow.
Like he was wearing a necktie and everything.
Congressman Zach.
Can't believe it's been a whole year.
Well, hi, Frankie.
I love
An
that.
appearance in a while either.
Like yesterday.
I love the idea of Zach being.
What?
Oh no.
Is it me or did I see?
Oh, red bug.
Quality again. I just want to say.
She's back.
Really, Robo Rita?
Anniversary, Rangers.
Really?
Isn't it?
And then what?
How typical of you all to get together on this special day.
What is Robo Rita's deal?
I don't know. She's gonna do something probably to
Even reform some of
Kimberly and
And Tommy.
to send them to another dimension or something to get them out of the plot.
Oof. That is rough.
It's like a Robo reincarnations of them.
Yeah.
I gotta help my team. But I need you to stay safe, okay?
She's the one who. We gotta take her down. I've been training for this moment.
World's best guardian says, do not move.
Someone's gonna morph without authorization. You just know it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like
Also-
they were teenagers with attitude. Now she's a teenager with an attitude.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, I do have my original Black Ranger, my 8-inch Black Ranger figure over there.
Oh, you deliberately caught the edge of that
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah. Oh no. Snizzard's got paralyzing venom. Oh, they've got Jason.
Okay. So she's gonna grab Tommy and
They seem to be making good use of like archived audio for the ones who aren't making actual appearances.
yeah, that sounded like a Kimberly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying before during the first fight. Okay, so Snizzard's. That explains why in the promo images I was seeing them wrapped in snakes. That makes sense. I should have thought of that. I also have my Snizzard, which was my first ever monster, over there on the shelf too.
What kind of sick game is this?
Oh, it's quite fun. My machine is draining their energy. Soon they'll be lifeless husks.
And of course, Barbara Goodson back as Rita. She's, and we have Ron Wasserman doing all this music too, and it sounds great.
That is not a rad bug. That is a rad. I'm not sure what, but it's not a bug.
Fair enough.
A
A rad
mini?
PT Cruiser.
It almost looks like somebody peeled the top off of a Cooper.
I love his auto seatbelt.
Oh no, I think they actually just peeled the top off of the bug, and that's why it's weird like this now.
I mean, it's definitely a different car in terms of style and everything than the original. The original was a full-on white bug. Aw, nice.
Rad Bug 2, it says on the
Yep.
license plate.
And it flies as it should.
Fly while you can. Soon every Power Ranger will be where I want them. Much like your training.
Oof. Ouch.
Rude.
Mother to Min frontal. No.
It all happened so fast. That machine that Robo Rita's building, what does it do?
Honestly, something that uses our power made by Rita Repulsa, it's a bad mix. And if we don't put a stop to it, I don't think they're gonna make it.
And we gotta destroy her.
Min.
Yeah.
Look, this is Ranger business, not a teenage girl that has homework to business, okay?
Well, they were teenagers when they started.
And seriously, why has she not said this yet?
Personal.
Do people...
You know how hard
She
I
don't
trained.
understand.
Let me finish. If Mom could do it, so can I. This is her legacy. I can help
really sorry, but you can't. You're not a ranger,
Those monsters would overpower you in a second.
and we can't risk losing you too. Look, the best thing that you can do for everyone is just to stay out of trouble and let us sort this out.
So,
Says the guy who caused all this. We
what?
all know that if it wasn't for you, my mom
She's
would
blaming
still
him
be
because she
here.
saved him. It's a teenager thing.
Okay.
She's just saying the most cutting thing she can right now because she's mad.
Good.
Oof.
Teenagers do that.
Yeah. But still.
Let's
Ouch.
get Cranston Tech. It has the scanners we need. Let's go.
Cranston Tech. Ooh. New model of the Bandroplex.
The delicious range of powers ever
The Moon Palace has the,
how much I've stolen from them.
yes, I know it's Bandora Palace, but it always seemed to blend together into Bandora Place. I didn't expect them to have a new model for the Moon Palace.
We need as many rangers as
For
we
the,
can get.
I always just kind of assume, you know, use of old footage, but
Probably not high enough resolution.
yeah, it would have been standard instead of,
In today's day and age?
yeah, exactly.
What draws out a Power Ranger?
Monster the size of a
Ooh, and here's Cranston Tech.
No pterodactyl.
Alpha
no
9.
dragon power. Ay, 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 ay. We'll have to scan for something else if we want to find our friends.
Thanks, Alpha 9.
Oh, greetings, Zach.
And the people upstairs only knew they had the world's smartest robot right beneath their feet.
You're such a charmer. It's good to see you again.
And Richard Horvitz again, and
I guess life is
tube.
busy when
The
you're
tube.
raising a teenager with attitude.
Oh, man definitely has attitude. Right, Billy?
yeah.
Alpha knows what's up.
You all good?
Yeah. We haven't been in a mess like this since. Min's right. It really is all my fault that we lost Trina.
Come on, man. We're trying to do
What?
something good.
What did he do?
Yeah. And look what happened.
Okay, flashback time.
It's
Alpha 8.
Houston is picking up a powerful presence.
Okay.
Alpha 8 may have perished in this incident.
We've got to converge the particles.
Oh, wow.
Initializing Z-wave
I was wondering why that alpha was labeled Alpha 9.
If they're pulling in Z-wave energy, could that have something to do with how
How
Rita
Rita
got
can,
evil again?
yeah,
I don't think that's
Rita's energy. What? Oh, whoa! Alpha 8?
Became Robo Rita.
What?
after all these years, I'm free.
So is Rita like something that possesses somebody?
I guess
Does that mean
that's
that
the idea.
that's
here.
why
No, it can't be.
the human person was left over after?
Ooh,
But
ooh.
when he sacrificed himself to the Z-wave, it wasn't just his particles that spread across the universe.
Interesting.
The evil was purged from my being, and the waves scattered it across space. Until today, when you put me back together.
So that's
I
wow.
new body. Now,
Okay.
Alpha,
So this is Rita's evil aura energy, whatever.
Reconstituted.
So this is an irredeemable version of Rita.
my poor predecessor.
Alpha 9.
Wow.
Robo Rita's a force to be reckoned with, and we gotta make sure she doesn't hurt.
Wow.
So when they told her everything, they told her everything.
Looks like a life in Yogi.
I guess so.
It's puppies, and it's not just Angel Grove. It's all over the world.
This is fascinating.
We're prepared for this. Alpha 9, it's time.
Yes, sir.
Hexagon, hexagon, hexagon.
What have we got?
The Bandora
Yeah,
Protocol.
Turtle Cove, Terra Venture,
All initiated.
Osaka.
Get to your assigned stations now.
If I remember the
But I saw Astro Mag ship in there.
2, 1.
Hey,
I'm helping out at JJ's junior karate camp, and the next I'm sneaking off to the bathroom to teleport. Seriously?
nice reference to JJ.
Pandora protocol's happening.
Pandora Protocol.
Oh, come on, guys. Is this really another training exercise?
Nope.
Because, hello, I just heated my lunch.
And he's a firefighter.
Yeah, he's back.
So Tom and Jason Kim are fighting her.
No. Unfortunately, they've been captured, so we need your help.
You're up. Also, if are they divorced?
What? Cat and Tommy?
How did she not notice?
Well, this was just earlier this day when he went out
Oh, fair enough.
for the memorial.
For the memorial.
Because she never knew Trini.
Yeah, of course.
Monsters known as putty patrollers haven't been seen in Angel Grove for many years.
That's the juice bar.
Yeah. I'd seen that they'd recreated that set.
It is a little ironic that this many years down the line, the juice bar hasn't had a facelift.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people assumed that it got remodeled into the surf spot.
She's gonna steal that Morpher. We all knew she was gonna steal that Morpher, right?
Okay. But can she use it?
Sounds like you barely got away.
And now we have an army of putties on our hands.
I mean, she is. We don't know how they're coded,
Yeah.
but she is biologically quite similar to Trini. She is
Yeah.
half Trini.
Working without a Yellow Ranger.
So, Dino Megazord is off the table then without Jace and Kim?
Not quite. Alpha and I have been experimenting with the secondary connections of the grid.
Yeah, I saw this clip.
Proxy power coins as a contingency. Now all of you can use Dino powers.
Nice.
Well, Zordon was very clear.
I love
Giving
this.
active powers is...
Too much pink energy is dangerous.
How much pink energy is?
I don't care how dangerous too much pink energy is. This is why I was letting the clip play, because I knew you were gonna think of that. I wanted you to hear it. This was a preview clip. All right, boom, new Morphin sequence. Wow, it is disorienting seeing that in HD.
This is like a lot of other anniversary specials have referenced a lot of seasons,
Yeah,
including ones I don't remember and didn't see.
yeah.
But this is all Mighty Morphin, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I know everything that's going on.
Oh wow, he just shattered Buddy.
Now, I mean, I don't like you remember Snizzard specifically, but I certainly remember Too Much Pink Energy is Dangerous.
Yeah.
Who doesn't remember Too Much Pink Energy is Dangerous? That was...
I'm kind of amused that it does look like they have the same stunt people for Red and Pink that they did when it was ostensibly Jason and Kim, even though, like, Catherine Sutherland's like a foot taller than Amy Jo Johnson.
Go to the grid fluctuation coordinates and get the Rangers. My masterpiece
Grid
is a
fluctuation
power,
coordinates.
and those do-gooders will quench it. Yes, my queen.
I guess
She can
grid
pinpoint
where Rangers
how
are
Rangers
active.
are by grid.
Wait, didn't we get red and pink?
Different red.
Different pink.
Nice.
Same powers.
Get on the scissor, Rocky. Don't get grabbed.
We'll get you out of here, everybody.
You know, these are actually some better Putty Patroller costumes than original ones. They're a little bit less, Zetai suit. Check out the shoulders and, like,
But,
they have some structure to them.
Think to sink my bag. Sink to.
That's not good.
Sweet dreams.
Sort of a cowl around the
Yeah.
mask, so it looks less mask-like.
fair enough.
Curses.
Nice rotation on that kick. You still got it. I never lost it. Time to move.
Yes, he said you still have it. He didn't say you got it back.
On to the next
Yeah.
fight.
Got the updated teleportation effects as well, which are a bit more modern.
Oh no! The team's about to find themselves in a monster sandwich.
Ooh dear.
This is a world
Aww.
all Power Rangers. Minotaur is
Both Meyer and Skullowitz sandwiches. Whoa. That civilians and
Buy in bulk.
Do you hear me?
Wait, what did it say again?
Use your skull.
Buy in bulk. I was just like so surprised to see their faces. I couldn't read the text.
They followed us here.
Ruin them, Snizzer.
Power down.
Ah, I can teleport away now that they're demorphed.
Rangers, look, look! My new scans picked up activity in a concentrated spot on the lunar surface.
That's gonna be the palace.
Moon Palace.
There we go.
She's making herself at home, and our friends and Rita's machine must be there too.
Yep.
What's that?
It's an incoming call.
Oh, who's calling?
We got the protocol.
Hey!
Our ship is zooming to you from the Sirius system.
I'm afraid it'll be 6 hours before we reach your side of the galaxy. Then we'll be in teleport range. Unfortunately, Rover
They're-
is hiding some orders.
They're in a mega ship?
So,
Explains the outfits.
It's rough, especially for you, Cat.
I'm not even gonna tell JJ what happened to his father because he'll be home soon. We're gonna get Tommy, all of them back. Today.
Right. You got this.
Oh, Billy, that stealth tech you designed for us. It's a game changer. Thank you.
Stealth tech.
You're welcome.
Being invisible has definitely helped our team's run-ins with the Troopian Empire.
Safe travel.
Troopian Empire. Yep. Space Patrol Alpha. This is fascinating.
Well, there's still plenties in town. In every town. You can't more.
There's still buddies in town. Every town.
You gotta do something. Look.
I do like how much focus Zach is getting here because he out of the surviving Rangers,
Draw them out.
he's had the longest absence.
I can develop something. Keep them away from the moon and keep them away from us. I bet you I can use that cell technology I developed for Adam and Asia.
I bet you can too, Billy. Now that
Interesting.
big brain of yours.
They're made of metal, right? Maybe we can exploit that.
Ooh.
Magnets. How do they work?
There's men fighting the putties. They full on completely recreated the juice bar set. It is a wonder.
It is all here. And that, but I am like really confused because you would think it would have had a decore update by now.
Right, but you know what? It's great. It looks perfect.
Suspension of disbelief. Uh-oh.
She cannot use it. It is not hers. Oof. That's gotta hurt. Oh, Putty's laughing. Also, this is the first time the juice bar has ever had, like, something resembling a ceiling.
The sound stages in the 90s were big on the ceiling.
Yeah, you can see those beams up top. We never saw it from these angles before.
The sound stage, you could.
Yeah. The cameras weren't. It's really interesting seeing seeing so many of these like tropes from Mighty Morphin with the more modern filming sensibilities. Like a much more dynamic camera.
Yeah, well, they've really developed that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They don't have to just use the truck and dolly anymore.
Yeah.
Messing with this place was a big mistake.
Zack and Rocky to the rescue.
Yep.
We've got to have some unmorphed fights.
I'm out of snacks.
It's not unmorphed fights was just one of the hallmarks.
The hallmarks of Mighty Morphin.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Still got
in
it.
modern times, you get unmorphed fights near the very end.
There we go, doing the little hip hop keto moves.
It's almost like a reward for the actors who, paid attention in stunt school.
Yeah.
It's not the whole cast. They just pick
Been a
the couple
while.
who are the best at fighting and give them an unmorphed fight near the end.
But
But back in Mighty Morphin, they were having unmorphed fights all the time. They had unmorphed fights in the very first episode. Because back then, they used to pretty much exclusively cast gymnasts and fighters.
But Walter Jones is killing it here. Like this is he's
and dancer.
he's pushing 50 and still doing those flips and split kicks. That's crazy.
Let's go.
Nice.
It's just what we need.
The others just got back from the youth center, so we'll head over and get set up soon.
Okay, great. See ya.
Awesome place. Who knew Cranston Tech was hiding all this?
They
Not
did.
the public and not my employees. This place is secret, so let's keep it that way, okay?
I'm wondering if they're going to reference his time on Aquitar at all. That's one of those few things
She
that
is
just.
still mad at him.
Yeah.
Can I help?
I don't think you can, my dude. You,
I need you. Surgeon.
Agreed. All right, we'll be back soon.
So that.
Pleasure to meet you. I am.
I'm sorry, Alpha. Can we have the room?
No problem, Zach. My sensors are detecting a vibe.
I've seen that in GIF form, and you know what? It's even better
this is not
to
a
hear.
vibe. This is the opposite of a vibe.
If I
This
thought
is a
you were
mood.
in trouble, I never would have told you the truth. But Billy,
What?
he insisted. He thought it would be good for you, closure and all that. But here we are, in a full-on crisis, and you're trying to play Ranger.
What's wrong with that? All of you and Mom did exactly the same thing. I'm just following her example. Isn't that a good thing?
Finally, someone said it. Y'all were teenagers too. Yes, child soldier's not a great idea, but
Kicking butt, two quips, having fun. It's hard.
I know. But someone needs to dole out justice on the bad guys. Rita killed
teenagers
Mom.
with attitude.
She needs to go down. And I'm ready. I'm happy to do it. Whatever it takes. So why won't that thing let me morph?
Man, what you feeling, what you want, it's not justice, it's revenge. When I was your age, my mentor told me that only monsters seek revenge. That's what Woman Rita's doing now. She was defeated by the Rangers, and now she wants to even the score and hurt us as much as she can. That's why she did what she did. It's Trini.
Are we still not saying the K word? Come on here.
Mission of revenge.
No, I mean.
They've said it.
They
That's why
have.
I'm like, why is
Yeah.
he?
Well, it's because it hurts.
What about what I want? Maybe it's not your call.
You want to be a hero? It's a selfless path. It's not always easy. And I do my best. Setting aside your ambitions can be a good thing. Like me, making sure that you have a good life and a home.
It was worth giving up your career in Congress. For me.
Peace conference, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you can understand that, then you can understand how hard Billy is trying to fix what he set in motion. Zordon sacrificed himself for us long ago. We never met him. He was our mentor, and almost a father figure. Billy's trying to bring him back. He didn't know this would happen.
Yeah.
And my guess is she knows what it'd be like
I didn't know that's how you felt.
to want to bring back your father.
Yeah.
Because we still don't know what happened to him.
Stay here while
Right.
rest.
But she has to have missed him for quite some time.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Since he was gone before anything happened to Trinity.
Yeah.
You don't see pictures of him around the house either.
Yeah. I suspect that won't
Indicates-
really be addressed.
I know, but it says narratively that, you know, through the set,
Not a really pack of
that he was gone very early.
All right,
Yeah.
lift her up.
All right. What do we got going on here with?
It's a
Oh.
magnet.
Oh, we're doing the.
Like I said, magnets. How do they work?
Yeah.
So, this thing's used to sort old scrap, huh?
Yeah.
So this is how they're gonna.
Minotaur and Snizzard sure fit that guy.
There you go.
And Robo Rita. Well, she is kind
Yeah.
of alpha-ish, so I don't know if she's good.
All right. Time to morph.
It's Morphin time! Triceratops!
Pterodactyl.
Tyrannosaurus!
A lot of instamorphs.
Alright, we're set. They could be here any second.
Based on what we just saw, it looks like they cast the stunt actors for this off of these guys.
Another boost to the finish line.
Because that was a pretty good match.
Ooh.
I never
She grabbed
believed
Tanya.
the whole teamwork thing.
She's grabbed quite a few of them now.
She's got some of the Wild Force in there.
There was some Lost Galaxy in there. I'm not sure.
Oh, the zigzag.
Yeah, that's Lost Galaxy.
She's got Last Galaxy.
Shall we? Just go
That was hilariously easy.
Like your hairy friend said, a surprise.
Thanks. I hate it.
Bye now.
Well, that's okay. You
Okay.
can tell the writers are younger now because he said, "Thanks, I hate it."
Electromagnetic
Yeah.
field will prevent them from teleporting away.
Phase 1 dusted.
Good job.
All right, they need to get up to the moon base now.
Hold up. You're letting them live? That doesn't seem right, does it? What if they go loose?
This is the plan. Look, all-out destruction is rarely the most optimal strategy.
Really? Because that seemed to be what you did every week
Now, where are
back
those
in the old
stealth
days.
detectors?
Sorry. I got lost in the vault again.
Stealth
So one use
projectors.
only.
He got
So be
lost in the
careful.
vault again.
Click here, and it projects a subatomic diffraction field that covers infrared and ultraviolet light.
So we'll be invisible.
They also have a Ranger Tech vault,
Rita will
Oh,
never
fair enough.
see phase 2 coming.
How about that joke?
like we saw in Beast
We'll be back
Morphers.
soon, and when that happens,
Yeah,
I need
no,
you
that's
to be
fair.
here. Alpha will keep you company.
All right. Whoop.
Nice.
Away they go.
Let's make it quick. Alpha, send us to Rita's lair.
On it.
Ah, that's my foot.
Oops. Oh, sorry. I know I have heavy feet.
This is. It has the Mighty Morphin vibes.
Uncle Zach told me what being a hero means.
Guess I'll warm up the volcano.
What are you gonna do? Say warm up the
I
volcano.
don't think that's a good idea.
What are you doing?
Ay.
What?
I don't see.
That
how
was a
this
one
is-
use only. Why did you use it for that?
Maybe too much of a flex.
You're stealing the rad bug?
Yep, she's stealing the rat bug.
I wonder whose motorcycle that is. Is that supposed to be Billy's motorcycle? Whose
It says
motorcycle?
executive parking, so they could all be Billy's.
Come on!
Shit,
Are you
turn off
trying
the
to fly
operator.
this to the moon? So we can.
Okay, so she's got to stop her mission to do some heroic things.
They're after my boyfriend. Huh.
Really? No. See, it was a bad choice for you to not stop and help this man.
No. He's
Okay.
he's saying his boyfriend got taken that way.
Okay.
His boyfriend's under attack by putties.
Well,
Which gives us our
we can
first.
just wait for the angry Twitter mob.
Yeah.
Hitting putties with a car.
This is very silly. All right, away they go. Wow, that is our, I believe, first male gay couple in Power Rangers.
That's true.
Um,
We had girls with
with
Izzy
Dino
and-
Fury, yeah, with Izzy and Fern.
Yeah.
But
This would be our first dudes.
Somebody's lost.
No.
Hey, Curly, did you take a wrong turn?
what's
Don't remember me from the cemetery? You messed with my people. And your boss killed my mom!
We work for an intergalactic war. You'll need to be a lot more specific.
really?
I meant Vaughn. And you're about to face the saber-toothed tiger!
Yeah, it's
Not gonna
it's
let
not
you
happening
morph.
yet.
You're still doing a revenge.
Do the world a favor. Saber-toothed tiger!
Now what do we have here?
Oh dear.
Gosh.
Another kid playing the hero.
Oh dear.
I tend to make that difficult. Ask your mom.
Oof.
If you can't morph, then I'll take you down the old-fashioned
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, of course. Praying mantis style.
Yes.
That was Trini's style in
Just like
Yes.
yeah. I hadn't
Like
picked
this hand motion.
I hadn't
That is
picked-
very Trini.
I hadn't picked up earlier that it was specifically praying mantis style that she was practicing. And then I saw at that time, I'm like, right, Trini practiced praying mantis style. And Rita remembers that because Rita created a praying mantis monster for that.
playtime's over.
Well, she's about to get to the moon.
Hmm.
Kidnap.
Yeah.
That's okay. When she wants to morph for the right reason, she'll be able to.
Putties are like, ah! Nice. As someone who's been playing the Phantom Ranger for like pretty close to a decade, I very much approve of the Invisible Ranger stealth plan.
Science project all to ourselves now.
Perhaps
She's got like
distraction might have
2
worked
dozen
out.
of
It's
them.
not gonna last for long.
Yeah.
Think
Oh,
on
they've got
Okay.
Dino
6
Thunder.
or 8. Okay, so no, not 2 dozen. 2
You got
times 8.
Beast Morphers in there. 16.
She's got 16 of them.
Cat. No.
Do not touch.
Snizzer created these snakes.
What does your scanner say?
My readings show that their energy is connected to our friends. If we don't destroy that monster, we can't move any of them without causing them harm.
Maybe you should have destroyed Snizzard then.
Oh no.
Too much pink
That's
energy.
what she's been up to.
Is that some kind of space barrel?
It's the dumpster.
No, it's a space dumpster. Rita's creating a time portal.
That's what she came out of back when we...
Yes, when Zordon recruited us.
So Rita's trying to contact her younger self. But why?
Why? So many reasons.
What? Man, are you okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Shush! The adults are talking.
Oof.
Have you figured it out, Billy? Or has my genius surpassed even you?
Let me guess. A Rita reunion? And then some scheme to conquer the galaxy?
Not bad. I'll pass through this portal and give years of knowledge to my younger self, making us absolutely unstoppable. We'll kill your do-gooding teenage selves in
fair
their
enough.
sleep
But
before Zordon even thinks to make you Rangers.
Just make somebody else
Did you
Rangers.
rewrite 30 years of history with some Tim Pot gadget?
Careful! Your friends are charging my machine faster than I could have dreamed.
Ooh.
So I don't need you anymore.
oh dear, she has enough.
You get the others.
You know, your mom will be a first for me, Min. I've never killed anyone twice before.
Oh,
Hold that thought.
Rita is just being so cruel with all this. Oof. Oof.
Yes.
Stop that!
Oof. Oof.
Oh, Cranston! What a waste!
Oh dear.
Trini died,
Killing spell again.
and now you're share her.
Oh dear. Alright. Min. Oh no, no, no. Okay, was that not the killing spell again?
It just didn't disintegrate her.
Yes, this brings back memories.
Min,
The Morpher took the hit.
Please, no. What a tragedy.
She doesn't have it anymore.
That's what makes
I think that's what I just saw disintegrate. Something here disintegrated, but not all of her.
Oh, it just took the hit to protect her, it looks like.
Min, can you hear us? Min.
Ooh. Aw.
Mom? I saw.
Aw.
No way.
What is this?
you know what this means, right?
Morphin time.
You want to say it?
You kidding?
No.
It's Morphin time!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Power Ranger!
Oh, it actually worked.
You're right.
These suits are a lot more,
Honeys, surround them!
What?
they seem to be made out of a thicker material.
Yeah, a little bit.
For phase 3.
Well,
Did we
compared
have
to
phase 3?
compared to
Phase 3
the
is laying smack down?
previous
Precisely.
American footage material. Nice. They got the weapons.
Maybe watching you die will
Yeah, because the American footage material, they usually seem to be made out of a very thin.
Yeah, but the Japanese was material was always a lot thicker. So, but it seems to be something in between. Like, much like with the putties, it's definitely sort of a remastered kind of style.
Also, the stunt people, since this is not a remastering of another season, match the body shapes of the people who have morphed a lot better.
Fair enough.
Think twice. You don't want to hurt your tiny little friends.
She's right. To free them, we have to destroy Snizzard.
Good luck with that.
Go for the apple.
The apple?
I don't understand.
He's got an apple on his head.
Is this a William Tell thing?
Yeah.
Make one. Make my monster.
There we go. On the moon, though. Ooh, we actually are seeing the full-on growth sequence, it looks like.
Well, you could do the Megazord now because you have a Yellow Ranger.
Let's see them try to.
Ooh! Wow. Brutal.
That's enough out of her.
That was effective.
One problem down. Can you handle that hairy bot?
Oh, easy.
Anything I can do?
You're with me. We're going big. Alpha, we need dinosaur power now.
You got
It's also shinier on the white than it is on the color.
Oh, wow. They're not just bringing in the Zords, they are recreating the whole opening sequence with CG. The whole summoning sequence. Wow.
Okay, transmaterializing Zords.
They have beautiful detail.
Yeah. Well, the detailing is based off the new Zap Megazord. Oh, nice. We got to see them teleport to the moon. They're recreating the transformation sequence in full. Like, as with many of the things, it's clearly, it's clearly a CG thing, just like the modified morph. But they are matching every shot for shot on this transformation sequence.
I love when the pterodactyl comes and goes
Do
clipped
what I
in.
do. Find it second nature.
Okay.
Oh, and they've still got the power crystals for the controllers. It's a different cockpit. It's very much differently designed cockpit, and the proportions on the Zord are a little bit different. But wow, full-on CG Zord battle. They're really having fun with the Snizzard model too.
Okay, that's just a little bit weird to me.
Yeah,
All right, you big lizard.
Megazords don't move like that.
I know. But
I mean, this Megazord doesn't move like that.
Yeah.
The SPD one did because it was CG in space a lot. But the
Right.
complete lack of a suit, like for any of the shots,
Yeah.
is jarring me.
yeah, it has a much more mechanical motion.
Like we've had an awful lot of Zords where, see, like
Nice.
that looks like
Yeah.
Catherine Sutherland. She's got the shoulders. She's got the. It also looks like
Ooh.
Stab
through the chest. Wow.
Not gonna lie, Rocky. That was pretty hardcore.
Well, beat is off the menu.
Time to join them in the Megazord.
As cold-blooded as ever. But we have room for 3 more in here.
I wasn't expecting for them to take down Robo-Rita first.
I'm glad that Billy got to take her out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have been looking forward to this.
Together.
Yeah, this is
Ah, no.
Cat's. Okay, I didn't think that she would be out that early.
Can't keep a bad voice down.
This is such a wild special.
You ever been challenged by an iguana?
Nope.
Not fun.
Wouldn't expect it to be.
The high school botany lab used to have a pet adolescent male iguana. He was
Ooh dear.
so angry.
Her younger. This is all very Rita.
Can we get this thing on its feet?
Is that what I think it is?
Yes.
Oh, great. The portal. We gotta move.
Now you're thinking.
There we go.
There.
We'll also love our dimensionality on the gloves.
Also, they have Billy actually in the lead spot. There we go, power sword. It's wild seeing it move like a robot. It's so wild.
Looks like a giant space station.
Wow.
And so it begins.
What do you think? Tommy in this? Oh, definitely.
There we go.
Not gonna say.
Boom. Oh. There we go.
My circuits, they burn.
Didn't have to do the head.
Oh wow, that was a sparkly
No.
it was like
My snakes. Don't matter.
there were flying embers and
Retail
everything on that
Renaissance.
explosion.
Now she's saying it.
Oof.
Rocky, get the other Rangers, quick! Right behind you. Take the shot, Cap.
What? With pleasure.
Oh dear.
Shut her down. Do it then. This is for training.
Boom. Boom.
Everybody gets a chance
Is that
to.
it?
To blow something up.
Affirmative.
Well, I mean,
It's over.
Zach,
Like I said,
Billy, and Min all got good licks in on.
Yeah.
All the action, but I'm glad
On
you
her.
made it. All the rescue rangers are secure in their spaceship's med bay and in stable condition.
well, our course for Avatar is all set. The equations will fix them up in no time.
Nice.
Speaking of
Should we
Avatar,
join us, Billy? You know, Sestria did say she missed you.
No, but I'll be there soon. I still have some company matters that I gotta tie up before I can get back to my old adventures.
Look at you. You've missed the travel, haven't you?
It is nice to have something new to focus on. But once the equations get everyone back to normal size and back in action, all of this will be over.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I'm ready to get back to JJ. Being a parent is almost as challenging as being a ranger.
You think that's
okay, you
tough?
do not eat the soccer ball puffer vest, please.
Somebody threw out my noodles.
Sorry.
Been a rough
Relax,
afternoon.
Don't blow a circuit. I'm just kidding.
Even though they're small, we shouldn't keep our fellow Rangers waiting. It's great catching up.
They're still small.
Yeah.
I'm glad the saber-tooth tiger legacy is in great hands.
Nah.
It's an honor.
That's a nice little nod.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's go, Rocky.
I almost forgot for a moment. Yeah, of course.
Until next time.
Yeah, she was also sick.
Yeah, it's just like just
she was
caught
6
up in
hours
the
away.
moment. Yeah, exactly. But just having those little bits of acknowledgement,
So what do you think of your community?
because we never saw Zach and Adam in the same shot together before.
Teleporting will make
You know, and having
Only if no one's looking.
Aisha get to interact with another saber-tooth tiger holder is also wild to see.
Nothing's changed. It's just a little bit smaller, maybe.
Maybe we can grow.
Yeah.
You two want smoothies? I want to know if they still have Ernie's recipe.
Sure.
We acknowledge that Ernie is no longer with us as well.
Souvenir from Miranoi, maybe.
I don't know.
Miranoi.
You won't be gone too long, will you? Mom always said she missed you when you were in space. I mean, I'll miss you. And
Is he like commuting between both planets at this point? That's
guess.
what it seems like.
it's just before you go. All that stuff.
Sorry, I said the most hurtful thing I could think of in the moment. I'm a teenager.
I said it was your fault, and that wasn't fair. You couldn't have known what would happen to Rita or what would happen to Mom.
That's very mature of you.
You didn't say anything about me that I haven't told myself a million times.
And also, Billy's a smart,
For
grown
real.
man.
I should be thanking you. If you hadn't pushed Zach to share the truth
Who
about
could
Mom,
take it when you say that kind of thing?
I don't know if I would have handled everything.
No.
You're a good kid.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all looking out for you. And I'm really glad you looked out for me too.
I mean, Rita's last. I had to. Your family. You gotta protect your family.
Family, huh? Is that why you thought it was okay to borrow my flying car?
There we go.
That was Ranger business.
I'm sorry. The rad bug is proprietary technology. You're grounded.
You think you can ground me? No, it does not work like that.
You're
Look
grounded.
at you two. Oh, man.
Okay.
She's so much like
Her mom.
Yeah.
Trini would be proud.
Yes, she would.
They really did do a good job,
After Rita blasted
I think, honoring her legacy with this.
these memories.
Memories.
Yeah, from the Morpher. Of you and Mom being Rangers. Being heroes.
It's in optimal condition. Nothing out of the ordinary, but who knows? The Morphin grid is a pathway to infinite possibilities. Maybe I shouldn't give up on Zordon.
What were memories like?
Happy.
It was weird. It was like, it felt how much all of me meant to her.
No.
She meant a lot to us, too. She was a great friend. The best.
The best.
I-
I wouldn't even be here if she didn't overcome her fear of heights. It was a really nasty cliff.
It's too high,
Mom
Billy.
was afraid of heights.
I love it.
What else did she tell me?
That time that shell shock made her run and she couldn't stop.
Oh.
Wasn't that the weirdo with the traffic light on his back?
Yeah.
Traffic light man.
Traffic light turtle.
It was a turtle.
It was a turtle.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Down the road,
Oh, wow.
what life may held in store. Winds of change,
Wow.
rearrange our lives more than
It's a nice little throwback.
but you'll never stand alone, my friend. Memories never die.
And now we're down 2 of them. Once a ranger, always a ranger.
Okay, yeah, I'm joking up on that.
I choked up on the
I
Trini
choked up.
compilation earlier.
Yeah, I choked up a few times here. Oh my god. A little refresher.
Thank you.
Oh,
Compliment.
oh wow,
yeah!
nice
Close the
little
credits.
with
They
them.
got
Oh,
the
with these
flashes.
little flashes. Oh my god.
Billy got contacts apparently
Yeah.
at some point.
But just this,
But no, he did
it's
that
the
back in the
recreation
80s.
of so much of the stuff of the original opening sequence right now.
Yeah, we get to use this again.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a little bit quicker, but oh wow,
Story
Story
consult.
consult-
Jackie.
great. Oh man, I'm glad that she was involved in the discussions of putting that all together. They really did do, I think, a great job. Yeah, watch credits. I don't want to see Chimp something trailer, whatever that is. No Netflix.
No Netflix.
No autoplay.
No. Thank you, RJ, for staying asleep the whole time.
Oh my, that
Good job, kiddo.
that was wonderful. That was really, really well handled. Like, I was definitely very cautious when it became clear that
And we were going with the dead Trini storyline.
Yeah, 'cause that's a really-
that could have gone.
that's a
Very
really fine
That
line,
is-
and I knew that they knew that was going to be difficult.
Yeah.
But I think they really just handled it beautifully. you know, among other things, you know, that little time skip felt a little weird at first, and then I'm like,
But
okay,
the
no,
time
it
skip
gives
makes
it
sense
it,
because
it gives it more of a reflection feel when they're talking about her throughout the rest of it, which is
right, exactly.
like
They can't have that wound fresh and still
Yeah.
speak in a way that speaks to all of us for whom she has been gone for a long time.
yeah. And then that clip from I think that was Song of Guitardo was also unexpected, and that they got that little nod in to both of them being on, to both Twee Trang and Jason David Frank.
Yeah, that little title card.
Yeah. That like I was wondering how a lot of it was going to fit together, and I felt like
It did.
It all came together very well.
And I can kind of see how this was structured, like when they were trying to do the casting and stuff, how you would have rearranged it slightly for the various different, like if we had had any additional, you know, say for example,
If
Amy Jo Johnson had been down for this.
Yeah.
She could have done almost all of that role with few dialogue changes, and then we would have had Catherine Sutherland, a third person on the ship.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, that's like, you can see how they structured it so they'd be able to be flexible depending on who was available, as long as you get at least one of each color besides yellow.
Yeah, and honestly, having... No,
if they couldn't have gotten...
I do not care about Chimp
I mean,
Empire.
it all kind of hinges, actually, on getting David Yost, because there are no other Mighty Morphin Blues.
Exactly.
You have
so I think
no
I think he
other
was one
option.
of the I think he was one of the first who
They
was-
would have had to if this could flex around any of the other colors.
Yeah.
But not around blue.
There were also
There's
just
only one
so
blue.
many little
and it's very
teases.
Cranston Tech. You had to have Billy. But if necessary, we could have subbed in Rocky.
with
you know,
with Jason.
With Jason.
But you know what? I felt like
or Adam for
Zach.
yeah.
No, I don't feel like we could have subbed in Adam for Zach.
If necessary, if he refused to show up, you know.
I suppose, but it wouldn't have been.
It
would
wouldn't
not
have hit
been
the same.
Well, Zach had a really major
Well,
role
obviously
here.
he couldn't have been
Been the Guardian.
the Guardian at that point.
And
You
I
know,
feel.
But if we had Amy and we didn't have, then she could have been the Guardian. You know, there's ways of moving this around.
but I think that
it does have to be one of the original.
I think they had the best combo
and
of
it can't.
characters.
Oh yes, absolutely.
In terms of what they were trying to accomplish.
Especially since having Catherine Sutherland's pink means that we get to reference JJ.
Yeah. And it was great to see that and have it...
And have the whole, oh, my husband is a tiny action figure.
Like that added some pathos for her character. You know, we actually got to address her marriage to Tommy and her being the mother of JJ, which is something we didn't really get last time she appeared in Dimensions in Danger.
Yeah, it was just...
It was like she held Tommy's hand, and that was the closest thing we got to an acknowledgement.
Who's watching JJ?
Yeah. That was the closest thing we got to acknowledgement on that.
Who's watching JJ right now?
I don't know, who was watching JJ during this?
Well, she left... She
That being said, JJ's 5 years older now, so...
Yeah. Also, he was at soccer practice, you know, at the time, so at the very least, they could have left him with the soccer coach.
I suppose.
You have to save the world. You can leave him with the soccer coach.
You know what I would have what I think would have been hilarious?
What?
If JJ's soccer coach was Carlos at a Connor McKnight soccer camp.
You know what, babe?
That would have been a deep cut.
There's nothing to say that
That
didn't happen.
Congratulations
on your new headcanon.
It wouldn't have been a Mighty Morphin deep cut, but that would have, because it would have also made, because she knows Carlos. She's met Carlos. Because Carlos trained under Adam while she was on the team with Adam. Back in the beginning of Power Rangers Turbo. Also, just so many little winks and nods throughout the whole thing.
I love the
Yeah.
architecture at Cranston Tech.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
It's clearly not the command center. It's geographically in the wrong place. It's on the shoreline.
Right.
So it's not like he just retrofitted the command center.
No.
He built his building to look like the command center.
It was really...
It's not up a mountain in a desert. It's down by the shore. It's a completely different building.
There were definitely some elements in there that I felt could have been maybe explored a little bit more deeply and thematically. But, at this point I'm getting nitpicky because that's what I do.
Billy still looks wrong without glasses to me, by the way. And I know that he didn't have glasses like in
the last couple seasons that he was in the show.
But he
I know.
still looks wrong without glasses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also just everybody just looks different because they're 30 years older.
Kat looks like a soccer mom.
Yeah.
Which she is.
Like everyone.
Her son's.
For the
kid at the soccer
I mean,
camp.
for the longest time, Rangers just did not age, but now they've finally gotten to that age where it's become apparent that they're older now.
It's become apparent that she's a parent.
Yeah. And I'm sure Catherine Sutherland.
Walter Emmanuel Jones is still
well.
not aging.
He definitely is. He's definitely older.
Not in the same way the rest of them are.
It actually probably the thing that makes it most noticeable for him is the fact that he's the one who's been gone the longest.
Yeah.
So he has the arguably the sharpest difference between his last appearance and this appearance.
Well, he's certainly changed his hair.
Yeah. And he has facial hair now, but also there were forehead creases there where he was really just acting through the grief over Trini and all that.
Yeah.
But it's been 30 years. I've obviously aged since then. I was this tall, or however tall I was. I was probably not quite this. I don't know how
Archie's
tall
almost this tall. What are you doing?
No, they're this tall. I don't know. However tall I was when I was 8, I was that tall. I don't remember how tall I was when I was 8.
I think we're like weeds when they're first starting.
That's true.
No, Archie's taller than the arm of the couch.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that is true now. They're growing up too fast.
I'm like, he's this tall. What are you doing? Archie is taller than the arm of the couch.
This tall. Okay. I was about 8.
Okay. You're level with the arm of the couch.
But what I was getting into thematically that I thought was interesting in the context of this special was that could have been explored possibly a little bit more, but like I said, being nitpicky, is relationships with the past in a more general sense. Like just the fact that so much of it was rooted in the core characters of the special struggling to let go of the past and figuring out their relationships with that was very interesting. Like, we had, obviously the big thing was Min dealing with the loss of her mom. The other Rangers dealing with the loss of Trini as well, but also, Rita trying to connect back to the past. Everything started because Billy was trying to reconnect to the past, and he had basically had recreated
the command center
and the rad bug, and there was all these elements of recreating and revisiting the past.
Well, to some degree, that's because this whole
and that's what this special
that we're
was.
watching is a nostalgia trip for us as an audience as well. So that's going to cause them to revisit a lot of the past because that's why you and me are here.
Yeah, and
we want to see the past.
And it's really, and it was very interesting. It was very interesting seeing that touched on from so many different ways. I don't know, if in what way it could have been tied together a bit more thematically. But it feels like that was just such a theme throughout that it almost felt like there was supposed to be a clear statement about that practice, but there wasn't, and I think that's okay because honestly,
I don't think that's what they were going for.
I don't think there was.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think there needed to be.
The amount of the past that was in here was because this was designed to be a nostalgia romp.
Yeah, But it was such
We're not learning a lesson about not liking the past. We love the past. Come see the past. Look, here's some past for you.
But it was such a...
We're going to end on an actual clip from the past.
It was such a different kind of nostalgia romp in so many ways. Ollie, you doing okay over there, buddy?
I apologize if you can hear our cat.
He's having a little coughing fit.
Yeah, he's probably about to work up a hairball.
I'm not sure. He's been having these little... I don't know if maybe it's like dust from in the house, but I feel like that's been happening with him more recently, this past year. But yeah, I think that you don't necessarily need to have a definitive statement on that, because there are so many ways to deal with it that can be healthy or can be self-destructive, and you never really know which one it's going to be. Both Billy and Min were trying to revisit the past in different ways because of people they had lost.
Yes.
And never got to say goodbye to.
And apparently Billy shouldn't give up on trying to get Zordon back.
which is interesting. And that's...
Well, I guess what we're finding out here is that technically speaking, when you break open his tube, we don't kill him, we just scatter him.
I mean, they were able to bring back Rita.
Exactly. Which is, I guess, a little bit different than being the victim of a killing spell.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trini.
I also found it... I was also rather pleasantly surprised that this did not tie into Zed's appearances in Dino Fury at all. That was everyone was assuming that Robo Rita was a creation of Zed, so the fact that she was actually a byproduct of a Billy experiment, I thought just made it so much more powerful.
Oh yeah. So she's not passing the Bechdel test.
She...
It's the only time she talks to another woman, it's like, hey, I got your husband.
I mean, I think she may have exchanged two words with Trini before killing her.
Oh, no, but there was when she talked to Min. She said, I killed your mother. Oh, nope, she passed the Bechdel test.
There you go. There was so much.
Did you know that technically speaking, the Lord of the Rings trilogy only passes the Bechdel test because of Olivia Tennant?
Because she was the little...
Where's Mama? Shh.
There you go.
What's her face?
Eowyn?
Yeah, she's in Congress. That's the only exchange.
Yeah.
That and her talking to her mom.
Mm.
Those are the only times that women talk to each other in Lord of the Rings.
But among other things, it was still structured in many ways like a classic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
episode, just longer.
Yeah, like a two-parter.
Yeah.
Where a two-parter, there's definitely, portions in the middle that feel like...
Oh no, this is where the episode ends on the cliffhanger that says that we've lost, and now we're going to, in the next episode, win again.
And then, you have this little, quirky little, we're going to come up with a little plan to deal with the monsters kind of thing. Like, the junkyard thing was a very,
Magnets, how do they work?
It felt a little incongruous with some of the other stuff in the special, but still felt in line with that tone.
I don't know why I keep quoting the Insane Clown Posse.
I have no idea. No, it's because it's Magnet. But that was still something that would be appropriate. These
Power Rangers totally would have done that.
These little side detours, these little moments that are where the pacing drops a little bit. It didn't feel like it was a failing of the special. It felt like it was an appropriate recreation of a lot of the elements that you see in terms of the pacing of the old series.
Yes.
Of the classic Mighty Morphin. So there was, and I've that's something that I've noticed when working on spec scripts. That you don't necessarily always, you're not always trying to tell, a story necessarily just whichever way you want to tell it. You're trying to tell a story in
the voice
of that show.
Absolutely.
And this felt like it was in the voice of Mighty Morphin, even though it was definitely a more mature version of that.
They said the K word.
And it was because all of the characters had clearly matured, and the style of the show had clearly matured, and the technology that's available. It felt like a matured version of Mighty Morphin, while still maintaining the same tone and pace and style of storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fascinating that they actually managed to recreate that style of storytelling while telling a story that they never would have told.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just excellent. And I feel like there's more stuff in there I can bite into. And that was one thing I was wondering about before watching the special is, do I want to make a separate scripted video about this, analyzing more? And I feel like I've already discussed a number of the themes that I'd want to talk about. And I feel like I kind of want to sit with that a little bit and then...
And then decide?
And then, sit with it a little bit and then put it
And then put it to a
down.
scripted video.
Put it to a
Okay,
script.
so there will be a scripted video.
I think there will be. I think that I have things to say about
You've got
this.
a deeper look for this.
I think I have a deeper look for this.
Are we gonna get a rough run through too?
I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try for it. Because I've been.
If you do that, you still have to talk about how pink energy is dangerous.
I know. I think I've got a few ideas.
Too much pink energy. I don't care how much pink energy is dangerous. I'm doing this.
I have some ideas for videos for this. So, you know what? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm pitching this right now. One of the big things that I was debating for a long time was whether or not to try and jump back into the deeper looks and rapid run-throughs for Dino Fury after this special. Doing a deeper look and rapid run-through for this special, and then doing the same for the remaining half of Dino Fury, which I still need to do. But I've been really concerned over my ability to do so, because I have so much work left to do on the Power Reviews finale. Mm-hmm. And I do want to resume the live commentaries as well, once I hit the summer and I'm doing that run-up. So...
Yep, Fridays are still my night to put the baby down.
I think though that this special, I have a lot I think to say about this special, and to explore on this special. So I think rather than trying to do a weekly, rapid run through deeper look on this and those 11 episodes of Dino Fury, that's 12 weeks of commitment. That's a lot. I think that I could come up with a series of videos
on this
that could be a little less intensive, spread out, so that maybe every few weeks I will release another video
on another theme of this,
on another aspect of Once and Always.
Okie dokie.
I think rather than try and squeeze out 12 videos and burn myself out, I'm going to try and see if I could release...
I mean, no offense to Dino Fury, but this is better.
They're different. I'm not going to, it's nice. You can't, it's apples and oranges.
You can't compare an actual episode of the show to a 30th anniversary special. The 30th anniversary special is just going to have that much more...
And there's plenty to talk about with Dino Fury. Dino Fury had a banger second half of its second season.
And if necessary, you can always go back and do that after.
But that's also 11 episodes worth of discussion, and that's just so much to do over the course of these next 3 months before the summer. So I think instead I'm gonna come up with a series of videos about this. This is my 30th anniversary focus. I'm going to be focusing on doing deep dives into Once and Always, getting into the Easter eggs, the themes, the characters. That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing with these
Use your
videos on this
skull.
channel
Buy in bulk.
for these next, across the course of the next 3 months.
There's an Easter egg. Yeah.
So I'll be posting more in terms of announcements of what I'm planning to do. I'm going to think it through. I'm going to brainstorm, but I'm going to keep it focused on this. And I think that's appropriate for the 30th anniversary of the series. And then lead into the summer, closing things out with the finale of Power Reviews. That is what I'm going to push for. I'm going to push for those final 3 episodes to be released this summer. I know I've pushed for this so many times. I know I've had a lot of goal dates. Right now, the goal date I've been working towards, and I think that I can do it if I'm limiting myself to this handful of videos as my lead-in, instead of all those rapid run-throughs that would have been too much. I want to release the final episode of Power Reviews on the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers. I think that's what I want to do.
When?
That's going to be August 28th. That's what I've been working towards.
All right.
Without announcing it. So that's my big goal.
Now you're announcing it.
That's my big goal. Maybe I'll do a more formal separate video announcement in line with what else I'm doing for Once and Always once I figure that out. But for now, consider this the first of my Once and Always anniversary series of videos. Our own nostalgic revisiting with the live reactions.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna go for variety. I've got some ideas. They're gonna hopefully be fun. I think so. So, with that, I guess we should close things out. We need to get to bed.
Yes,
We've got
we
work
do.
in the morning.
In the morning.
We are exhausted. So let's not forget our remaining 3 equally non-controversial phrases. So,
Look at you, Minnesota.
number 1, love
Love
is
is
love.
love.
Number 2, trans rights are human rights. And number 3, robots are cool! So long as they're not
Snizzard.
invested with evil from
Magnets.
a
How do they
tube,
work?
from the Z-wave, and all that.
Poor Alpha 8.
By the way, I will also note, you see the other 2 things I got besides Snizzard and Zack?
You got your Dragon Dagger and Trini.
I figured I had to. Because Snizzard and Zack that was my first monster, that was my first Ranger figure, so the fact that they got such focus on this makes me really feel like the special was for me. So I'm gonna try and do it justice. This special deserves more than a single video. It's gonna be a video series. I don't know what that means yet. But stay tuned. And thank you for joining us. And until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger.